I was patrolling the shoreline from the rooftops when I noticed something off. The sea was too quiet, the wind suddenly shifting like it was holding its breath. Then a distant explosion tore through the silence. A passenger cruiser not far from the harbor was engulfed in flames and sinking fast. I launched myself off the edge and glided toward the disaster, my reinforced wings slicing through the smoke. People were leaping into the freezing ocean, shouting for help as debris rained from above. The lifeboats were overturned, tangled in cables, completely useless. Through the chaos, my visor picked up faint pounding coming from the lower deck. Someone was trapped. I dove into the water and forced my way inside the collapsing ship. The corridors were flooded, the lights flickering wildly. That's when I found him, a small boy locked inside a maintenance room, standing on a floating toolbox, crying out for anyone to hear him. I tore the door off with my gauntlets, water rushing in instantly. The boy was shaking uncontrollably, convinced the ship would become his grave. I told him my name, Night Sentinel, and promised I wouldn't let the ocean take him tonight. Before I could pull him out, his older sister appeared, refusing to leave without him. But the hallway behind her was collapsing, steel beams snapping under the pressure. The ship was minutes away from going under completely. There were no rescue boats left, no safe route to the surface. I wrapped the two of them in my thermal cloak and activated the propulsion system built into my suit. With a burst of power, we blasted through a collapsing window frame and plunged deep into the dark water. The cold was brutal, but the cloak kept them warm while I fought against the current. We shot upward through the wreckage, dodging falling metal and flames still burning on the surface. At last, we emerged beside a patrol boat struggling to stay steady in the waves. The crew reached out and pulled the kids aboard. Their sister held the boy tightly, whispering that they were alive because of me. Before they could ask who I was, I stepped back into the water. I told the boy to stay strong, that sometimes the world tries to drown you but you rise anyway. Then I disappeared beneath the waves, letting the darkness swallow me once again. Another night, another life saved. My work isn't done.